So as a kid, I thought it would be really fun to be able to sell comics as my job. My name is Steve Turley. I own Cyberspace Comics, one of the largest comic book dealers in the entire world, and we now offer our comic books on Temu. Temu has helped me reach new buyers that didn't even know that they liked comics. So how do people find out about comics? Unless they wander into a local comic store. A lot of cities don't even have those. One of the main problems with comics these days is discovery. They used to be in like grocery stores, newsstands, but they're not really in those places anymore. Temu has been great in letting people know that these comics exist. When I was a kid, about 7 or 8, I found my dad's stack of comics, and I actually still have some of them here. These were two that really captured my interest then. I couldn't get enough of them. I just read them over and over and over again. And then my dad took me to some conventions to find me some new comics to read. This is one of the ones I picked up at that convention in 1990. For Christmas, I would ask for comics, so I'd get cool stuff like this, which was from like the 60s. In the 80s, I was getting stuff from the 60s. When I was about to enter senior year in college, my friend Joe found a lot of comics for sale on eBay. 30,000 comics. I said, dude, we should buy that. We brought it back to my dad's house. We littered the basement with comic books. They were everywhere. We sorted it out that summer. And then we each took boxes of comics back to our dorms and his apartment. And we just were selling them out of our college living spaces. So I really wanted to create a place where you could find the enormous selection of comic books in one spot. So I reached out to Temu and sent my application in to be one of their sellers. It seemed like a fun marketplace that would capture people's attention. And I'm always looking for a new marketplace to reach people, so it felt like a good fit. Our sales have increased after selling on Temu. It has increased, I'd say at least a 10 to 15% increase just in the first few months of selling. We've recently picked up another employee to factor in all the extra sales from Temu as well as the upcoming Christmas season. There are customers' names I don't recognize, and they come back regularly on Temu, and I don't find them on any other platforms. Temu has been great for discovery of the comic book art form. What advice do I have for people who want to sell collectibles online? It's absolutely love the collectible that you want to sell, because that passion is going to fuel the grind that you're going to have to put in, learning about the product, understanding what the market is looking for, understanding what the buyers want, understanding how much supply is out there. And without loving it, it's hard to want to do all that work because this is a lot of work.